Hi, this is Barry Johnson with Phillips Chevrolet. Today I'm going to be talking about the new 2012 Chevy Equinox LTZ. Just take a look. Let's take a look under the hood. It's got a V6 engine. You get 264 horsepower. It's excellent on the gas. You get 17 miles in the city, 26 miles on the highway. Everything's real easy to reach. If you need to add oil, right there your 5W30 would go right here. If you want to check the oil, it's right here. You've got the V6 variable valve timing engine, which means that when you don't need all 6 cylinders working, a couple of them will drop out, which actually improves your gas mileage. You got your positive battery post up here, which is real nice if you need to jump or give someone a jump. The only thing you have to do is attach your positive cable here, your negative cable right there, and you're all good to go. This is where you would put your antifreeze and your windshield wiper fluid, and that's where your brake fluid goes. So everything is real easily accessible. Plastic covering on the lamps, which means that if you get the little rocks that chip up, it's not going to break this for you. You got the high intensity beams, halogen lights as well. You got your fog lights down here. Beautiful grille, chrome accents down here for you as well. If you come over here, you've got your 19-inch tires with the chrome wheels, Michelin tires. You've got the breakaway mirrors, which is really nice. You've also got the blind side. If you want to take a peek right here, you got the blind side on the mirror as well, which really helps in bad traffic situations. You've got the chrome molding up here to go on your roof rail as well. And then you've also got the antenna back there for your OnStar. Come on, let's take a look at the inside of this Chevy Equinox. If you look here, you have your rear view mirror controls that are very easy to operate. The only thing you do is just push the button down to the left and that'll adjust your left mirror. You push it over to the right and that will adjust your right mirror. You also have your controls for each individual window here, and you also have a safety lock so you don't have to worry about the kids opening the windows up in the back seat for you. So you just go ahead and push that on and that would lock it. And this is your door lock. You have one on the door and you'll also have one on the interior on the dash. I'll show you that in a minute. You have your memory seating right here. You have 2 settings. You have one for husband, one for wife, maybe one for mom, and maybe one for one of the kids who drives the car on a regular basis. You do have the power seats that'll slide all the way up. It's a 60/40 seat, so it'll go all the way back for you. And you have lumbar support too, which is really great on those long trips. Right now what I want to do is I want to go over the interior with you. Right here you have your turn signals. And you also can control your lights. You can leave it on the automatic set it so it'll automatically go ahead and turn the lights on during the daytime. During the evening time, and then you'll also have the daytime running lights, and if you get into a situation where it's raining, they'll come on as well to prevent you from getting a ticket. Over here you have your cruise control, which is great on long trips, like if you're going to Wisconsin Dells or Disney World. You just go ahead and you set the speed. Once you get there, push the set button. It'll maintain that speed. If you have to brake, you just go ahead and hit the brake, and you can just push the resume button until you get back to the speed and set it all over again. Right here in the center, this is very important. This is your driver information center. It's operated from the button right here that says menu. When you push menu, it'll give you a variety of information. So right now, say for example, it's saying navigation. If we were getting directions from OnStar, it would let you know that you would need to make a left turn on Lincoln Highway or whatever other instruction was given to you from OnStar. Other things that you can get here, you can get the tire pressure. This is really great. So if you're driving in the wintertime, it feels as though one of your tires are low. You don't have to get out with the air gauge and check each individual tire. Just look right there. It's letting you know the left front tire needs about 1 pound of pressure in it. It'll also show you the remaining oil life in the vehicle. Then if you push the trip fuel information, it gives you even more information. It'll let you know how much time you spent on a trip, your average fuel economy, and how long before you actually run out of gas. Going over here, this controls your windshield wipers, your high, medium, and low. Just push the button if you want to operate your rear wiper, which I'll show you in a second. This controls your Bluetooth. The only thing you have to do is visit our website and go to www.phillipschevy.com, and it will show you how to operate the Bluetooth. Probably will take you all of a minute to go ahead and set it up. This source button right here allows you to go from AM to FM to XM or to your MP3 player. You do have an MP3 jack that's located right in here, so you can just go ahead and plug that device right in and listen to your own sounds. Volume control is right here for you as well. Going over here, the radio is very easy to operate. The only thing that you have to do, if you want to set a radio station, you just choose the band that you want. Say for example you want classic rock, and the only thing you have to do is just take the button, and hold it down, and that station is now programmed. One of the beautiful things about the Chevy Equinox is that with the older radios, you could only do all AM, all FM, or all XM. Now if you want to, you can put 2 AM, 2 FM, 1 XM, whatever you so desire. You don't have to just keep it on one band all the way across. One of the other things that's nice on the radio, as well as the 7-inch screen, also doubles as a backup camera. So if you put the car in reverse, now you see in the back you have the arrows to let you know what's behind you, and if you start turning, you'll see that it also shifts as well to help guide you better into a parking space, which is really nice. This favorite thing right here, you can actually program up to 36 radio stations in here if you so desire. Your configuration button allows you to set different things. Say, for example, if you want to have the automatic door light feature on, if you want to have it maybe where when you leave in the vehicle, the lights stay on for the next 2 minutes or so, just so you can see to the door, it will do that for you. Coming down here, you'll have your instructions for, your directions for the heating and air conditioning. This is the fan speed. This actually controls the temperature. The blue is going to be cold, the red is going to be red. This is for your heated seats on the driver's side. This is for the heated seats on the passenger side. This actually controls which direction the air is coming, if you want it to come towards your face or if you want it to come towards your feet. Front defrost, rear defrost, and if you ever get behind a smelly garbage truck on the expressway or something like that, you push this button right here and that'll recirculate the air for you inside of the cabin so you don't get that bad air coming inside of the vehicle. This is your door lock. As I mentioned, you have one here, but you also have another one here, but you also have a child safety lock. You activate this right here. The kids cannot open the door as long as this is activated right here. This just controls your hazards for you, and that's pretty much about it for the things on the dash. The last thing that I want to talk to you about is the navigation. The navigation is a touchscreen navigation. You just touch it, you put in the address where you want to go to give you turn-by-turn directions that will show up here. You'll also get the voice command, and if you so happen to miss an instruction, the only thing that you have to do is just push this little RPT button right here, and it'll repeat the last instruction for you. If you go up here, these are your OnStar commands. You push this little blue button right here anytime you need OnStar. For those of you who aren't familiar with OnStar, it's awesome to have. It can actually, if you're driving and you hear a rattle and you say, what was that? And you don't feel like making an appointment for with the dealer, you can contact OnStar and they can run a diagnostic on your vehicle and find out what's going on and tell you whether it's something major or minor if you need to get into the dealer right away. Those are the majority of the features that are operated from the dash. Then you have right here your tap shift shifting. So if you put it in manual, you can go from low to 1 to 2 to 3 just by tapping the button right here. You also have your traction control. The vehicle does have all-wheel drive, but if you get into a situation where you still need a little more traction, just push this and it'll give you better handling. You have the beautiful captain's chairs in the front. I'm a pretty big guy myself. I'm about 6'1", 230 pounds, and as you saw a minute ago, I fit in the chairs nice and comfortably. So I mean, 2 people can fit up here and they'll be comfortable for any long rides that they might have to go on. I want to just take you to the back and show you the back. One of the things that I like about the back is, number one, the seat actually slides forward if you need a little more space for storage, or it can actually go back. But if you need to let it down to add some things from the back, you can. I'm going to pop open the trunk. And so now you see you have plenty of storage. The nice thing about this is that since this is a 60-40 seat, you could still have another passenger over here, but this still gives you more room to store things if you so desire. You also have a cargo shade, which is really nice, especially for someone who might be in business, who has to carry different valuables, because the only thing you do is you just pull this and you lock this. And now what will happen if someone were to look through the mirror back here, the only thing they would see would be the top black. They wouldn't see any of your valuables, etc., which I think touch button right here. So if your hands are full or if your keys in the pocket, the only thing you have to do is just push this button. Now it'll automatically close the trunk for you. You got the chrome tip pipes back here. These little things that are about the size of a nickel are sensors, and basically what happens is that as you're bagging up, if you get too close to something, what it's going to do is it's going to start going beep, 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 and the closer you get, the louder the beep's going to get to let you know you're getting too close to something in the back and you need to go ahead and hit the brakes. So that's it on the Chevy Equinox. If you got any more questions, feel free to give us a call. The phone up to the store is 815-469-2323. I'm Barry Johnson and my extension is 410. Thank you.